Hello everybody, this is Jerkpriest back playing Magicite again. I thought I recorded two videos yesterday, but I finished the one that obviously went up yesterday, and then played quite a while more, probably about 45 minutes, and about halfway through the video, the recording software shits out, and loses quite a spectacular run. During that, I unlocked the Earthkin race yesterday and a couple of hats. Let's see, it was the bunny ears, which gives me the triple jump, which I might go with. And then the Robin Hood hat, which I suppose I should probably be more likely to go with, because I'm planning on retrying that run with the Dex-focused character. And then I also unlocked this Tiki mask, which seems like a very risky style of play. You get a 50% chance of either gaining 3 hit points or losing 1, which I don't know that I will ever take. So yeah, we're gonna start off. We've got Miner and Potion Brewer. Get that first inventory opening slowdown out of the way. Start collecting our resources. So, obviously, since we're in such a good position here, we're gonna get a nice little pickaxe off the ground so we can collect some stone. And, so the thing about the Robin Hood hat is it gives me a 1 in 3 chance of getting an extra dexterity level up every level, which is pretty good for a ranged character, obviously, since dexterity determines your damage. So I'm gonna try and get that stacked up. Obviously, I'm making a sword here. Okay, got my sword up. So now I can actually think about attacking an enemy, something I probably, son of a bitch, probably won't do for a little while. Yeah. Ow. Oh, okay. I died. This is about how that last video went. I died about 3 times, and then on my 4th run or so, I managed to kick the crap out of everybody. Let's monk this slime. So the monk has always been one of my favorite 3.5 classes, since I'm on the topic of, oh, son of a bitch, since I'm on the topic of role-playing games, yeah, it is one of the things that I believe that's one of the first character classes or characters that I built was a monk. Of course, I was probably about 13 at the time, so it was a half dragon monk wizard guy. Because when I was when I was small, I was a bit of a wiener and wanted to power game. Not that that's changed much these days. I'm just a little more gentle about my power gaming, or like to. Oh, I'm about to die immediately. Yep. Or I like to Wally. Dog is chewing on his foot where he got cut a little bit. I like to keep my power gaming to a single area rather than make the ultra character who can do anything. So I like to play characters who are silly good at one thing. which is often something that most people consider to be silly. Like knowledge checks. Kill these pigs. Oh. So, I suppose I should be looking to kill some slimes, since that seems to be the best way to get potions these days. There's a slime. Gonna smack him with my bow. There we go. There's some potions. Then I'm gonna dash in and bop this. So one of the unfortunate things about, oh crap, losing that video that I had recorded was that puts me a little behind the 8 ball in terms of recording. Since me and my wife are planning a... Ow. Okay, well, I just screwed myself, I think. Since me and my wife are planning a vacation, I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a stone sword. So me and the wife are planning a vacation off to California, which should be much nicer this time of year than this devil pit, I guess, is probably the best way to put it. Not very politic, but it's sort of how I feel about it sometimes. So if you don't know anything about Las Vegas, you probably still know that it's absurdly hot, especially in the summer. I'm from the Midwest, where there are a couple of weeks out of the year, well, a couple of months out of the year where you don't go outside or don't want to go outside because it's too cold. Out here, it's actually the reverse. There's a couple of months out of the year where you don't want to go outside because it's just too god-awful hot. And that's the time when the electric companies decide to screw you with, they call it their summer rates, where basically they multiply their per kilowatt hour charges by 7 and decide to tell you that it's their way of allowing you to be in control of how you save money, which is complete and utter bullshit. It's really their way of just fucking you when you don't have any way of not being fucked. Because you have to have the air conditioning on at some point in time during the day or you die. We're gonna gulp down a potion real quick and then try and get that bee's phone number. Hunter's Roar, so that's essentially a plus 10 dex, or a plus 10 damage boost. So that's not too terrible. Definitely useful for bosses. Really nice now because it essentially doubles our damage output once we start getting some arrows off the ground. Let's go to the forest and kill some chickens. This is chicken land. I might level up from this. No, never mind. Not nearly close enough to leveling up for that. Sell these, sell those. I didn't get any coal, so I'm gonna sell the monster pelts. I could get a stone pickaxe off the ground, which I'm going to do. I have to be careful there. I'm gonna sell the raw chicken because you don't get quite a lot of chicken. At this point, I don't really have anything else I can do. I have 208 gold. Not enough to buy anything good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go on. Kill a slime, kill a pig. So I got my stone pickaxe off the ground a little late. So, oh, I just died. That's an awful shame. Yeah, well, start off with a piece of goldium, which isn't bad. Kill these pigs. I'll go after this bug, just 'cause who knows why. Go after this pig, go after this slime. Oh, bee. Oh, bee. Son of a bee. Well, so I guess I really need to be careful around bees. So the ironite is probably more immediately useful to us, because we're going to have 2, most likely, hopefully by the end of this level, if all things go well. Speaking of all things going well, we're gonna go ahead and get our everything off the ground. Get the sword up. Throw it on the ground, I guess. Get a pick up. And then smack this pig up. And okay. So we're gonna have stone. And I think what I've been doing wrong is I need to immediately turn this stone into another pick. Ow. I think what I've been doing wrong is taking stupid damage like that. I shouldn't be allowing slimes to get in my face like that. So I need one more stone. And I know where to get it. I can't make a net. Part of me wants to, but I know that it's useless. So the net would allow me to get those bugs. Ooh, a magic... That was the magic pick. Wow. That's quite a magic pick. So... Where was I? I'm going to avoid that whole business. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay, there we go. So now I can get some iron off the ground, and a lot more stone, too. So, hopefully... part of me wants to go after that beehive, but the rest of me knows that this isn't the character to do it on, because this character sucks, at this stage in the game. Once I get arrows off the ground, I'll have some ability to do stuff. I apologize if you can hear a little barking. My dog is going a little crazy over there. I was gonna do something, but I forgot what it was, so it must not have been important. Murder this. I should pick up more wood. So I'm gonna have enough iron to slap together some, well, a shield, I suppose. Oh crap. Jump over the monsters. There we go. Okay, that's much better. Why did I... Oh, I must have picked that up from the chest. I was gonna say, why did I get just a plank? I'm gonna go ahead and get some arrows off the ground, because that, I think, is my biggest weakness. Oh, crap. So my biggest weakness is obviously bad play, rather than not getting arrows off the ground. Just gonna sit there? Okay. Thought that guy was just gonna hang out. He should offer to buy me a beer, I guess. So we're leaving the armpit of Nevada. I guess that is not entirely fair to say. I'm sure there are worse towns in Nevada. I just haven't been to really any other ones. And we're going to Tahoe, which is a much better part of Nevada. And then from there on to San Francisco Bay Area, which I've been to before. I have family out that way. It's a pretty nice part of the world. And then on to Los Angeles, which I haven't been to before, to visit the La Brea Tar Pits, because we are, as I've said before, nerds. I think in another video that probably didn't get posted because of may have been one of the ones that crashed, I explained the names of our dogs. Our Wheaten Terrier is Wally, and our Poodle Cocker Spaniel Whippet mix is Charlie, and they're named for Alfred Russel Wallace and Charles Darwin, respectively, the two authors of The Origin of Species. So hopefully nobody came here looking for spiritual enlightenment, because or creationist anything, because we are not. I am not the person to be doing anything with that. Alfred Russel Wallace was interesting. Ooh, I got a ring, which is pretty awesome. He's an interesting historical figure. He's sort of I believe he's a sort of crazy Irishman. Ooh, this is bad. I don't really have anything to get this guy out of my way with, so I'm just gonna kite him over here, and then go over top of him, and then call it a day. He was a crazy Irishman who essentially came to the same conclusion as Charles Darwin by having a fever dream instead of traveling the world and acquiring evidence to support his claims. So in D20 system terms, Charles Darwin is the wizard. He wanders around and makes a bunch of written claims and discoveries that lead to him being considered awesome. And then Alfred Russel Wallace was the sorcerer equivalent, where he just sort of happens to develop the knowledge, which I think is kind of a fun suiting analogy, I suppose is the proper term. Alright, so I'm gonna pick up some more wood, pick up sticks, because they lead to me being able to make things. I got some more stone, not a whole lot, not a lot of iron. Gonna sell the pick, sell the pelt, sell the chicken, hang on to everything else. I got stone, no coal, so I still can't fix up some meat, which is terrible, but it's fine, I guess. So yeah, I need to get some stuff off the ground. Obviously, stone arrows should be a priority. Oh god, not dying is a really big priority for me. I'm gonna try and isolate this guy and kick his ass over here. Oh boy. Don't die. Oh, okay. So there's my first level. I get the fire wisp, so that's a good one. You place a little thing, and you shoot arrows through it for double damage, which is always great. Essentially, it's free crits for your arrows, which is really good considering I've got that ring, which should further ridiculize my damage output. Okay, so I've got 10 arrows. I've got a small supply of arrows now. So I'm gonna go after this bee because I'm tired of their bullshit, basically. I've had enough of it and I'm not gonna take it anymore. Slimes are awesome. Slimes are great. I'm gonna kill that pig. My wooden sword is about to break. Did I get an extra dex? No. Alright. Things are going well now. More arrows. So, I'm getting to the point where I can think about surviving for a little while longer. We finally got some coal, so we can make a fire starter and get some cooked food off the ground. We can finally actually consider killing enemies tougher than slimes, and we don't have to put ourselves in harm's way to do it. Got a reasonable supply of potions, no sword anymore, but well, I suppose we've got 2 potions. Alright, lovely. Nothing up there that I want. Punch this pig to death. Kill the bee. Kill the bee. 2-shotting bees, which is great. Feels good, feels good. Shoot more bees. Shoot a bug. I'm starving. Oh, I'm starving. Like, my character is literally starving at this point. I'm gonna go ahead and spend the time to, cook up some food, because I believe after a certain amount of time starving, you wind up taking actual hit point damage, which I would rather avoid doing, as I'm sure you can understand. There we go. Okay. Oh, my arrow, oh. Well, that was unfortunate. I lost a couple of things there that I probably would have liked to have had. Like I said, I'm starting to think seriously about owning a home. That's not what I was going for. I'm starting to think seriously about magic playstyle. I'm gonna craft up a couple of stone objects, specifically a pick or an axe and a sword. Yeah, I'm starting to think seriously about the magic item or magic creation segment of the game, where you collect bugs and turn them into gems, which you then place on sticks, which give you little magic wands, which you can do various magic spells with. They don't tell you that hydration is very important. I'm gonna take a good swing at that guy. Hydration is very important when you're making Let's Play videos. Let's see. Sell this spider web. I know I have been talking about magic. I think I might be thinking about it in a more nebulous sort of way. I already have cooked meat. I'm gonna go ahead and, can I buy... I can't buy a nice pickaxe. So I'm gonna get an iron pickaxe off the ground. which I think will be helpful. Stick potion, I guess, is another thing that I'm going to try. Sell the stone pick. Make some more arrows, because arrows have been my I think they've been one of the factors limiting my success in recent runs, or in this video. Gotta kill that bee first. 2 shots per bee. Slime that guy. Oh, slime him. So it sounded like one of the newer features was when you pick up arrows that you've already got some of, they wind up stacking up, which I think is a really good feature. Like, they stack up in your arrow slot, because before they just kind of squatted in your inventory until you figured out that you had extra arrows, which is fine. I mean, I'm sure it's complicated. I'm not gonna tell them how to make the sausage, but I'm gonna tell them how I would like the sausage spiced. And I think that most people would agree with me that's the way a sausage should be made. When the sausage that we're talking about is a side-scrolling beat-em-up RPG-esque monkey. So we're doing pretty good at this point. Starting to collect up some gold. Gonna start wailing on this pirate lady. I think she's stuck in that corner for the most part. So, as I've said before, this is the this is the point and click adventure game segment of our Let's Play, where the only puzzle is use bow on pirate. Oh, that was a good dodge on my part. I think I'm not being too proud saying that. Kill that guy. That's the 1 o'clock bird. Let's make a few more arrows so I can try and kick this lady's ass. Oh, I really should have made that closer to me. But if she's stuck in the corner, that leads to only good things for me. So yes, the good advantage of that thing is if you stick it close to yourself, it you have a much better range of radius of fire that you can do the double damage in. Well, since I sucked, I'm gonna call that a video for now. I was hoping I could recreate some of the success of yesterday's run, but I think next I'm gonna try for a magic run through, probably with the Trogon, the race that I unlocked yesterday, off camera essentially. So hopefully this video recorded well, and I will see you tomorrow.